Right. Detective Tiger, back again. We've got a Bloody Mary. Let's interrogate some suspects. Right. Right. Hopefully, the audio issues for the first two episodes have been sorted now. I didn't realise until I finished recording that batch that, yeah, music was pretty loud. I think I've got that under control now. Should be able to hear me a lot better this time. Congratulations on your new assignment, Detective. Let me introduce you to some of the people you'll be working with. Trent Reznor. Or Dab Thompson. Analyst extraordinaire. I'm just going to stop doing the voices. I look forward to addressing the threat of the Liberation Front with you, Detective. And this is Jennifer Reyes, Organised Department's Best. Delighted, Detective. Everybody talks like this in the game. It doesn't matter who, they all talk like this. Mordecai Fisher, who we pulled from homicide, will also be helping you out in the field. I'll leave it to you. Shall we head out and talk some shop over at Hannigan's? The meeting room is not being used. Hannigan. Hannigan sounds great. I can use a Bloody Mary. We've got some live action, boss. Morty's out there with some badgers grabbing our three suspects for who that horn bunny might be. I do hope Mr. Fisher practices restraint. I know him to be rather abrasive when bringing people in. I'm sure Morty means well, the terrorist among them deserves to be abrased. Procedure's important, innocent until proven guilty. Procedure is important, innocent until proven guilty. I'm going to get the rooms ready. There's an update being pushed to the chat room software. Darn, it seems to be the Liberation Front have found out about our move. They've triggered the reallocation of passwords for the chat room. It's just a matter of minutes before the current password becomes useless. We need to acquire a new one ASAP. They're here. Get ready to interrogate them. We'll line up the files. All the files are all lined up. Doesn't it make you feel better? The Liberation Front is plotting online using password-protected forums and chat rooms. Their members are hiding behind anonymous handles. Following Peterson's tip, we tracked down the main chat room they use, a server dedicated to pet care. Okay. We've recently seen traffic spikes to one of the specific access private rooms, and we suspect something major is happening. We've managed to find a username that has special permissions required to access most of the private channels in this chat room. HornBunny49. Now we need the password. Using IP tracking, we've managed to narrow down the user's ID to 3 possible individuals. None of them admit to being HornBunny49, and as such, we are now held for further questioning. The Liberation Front caught wind of our inquiries, initiating mass reset of passwords and access permissions. We only have minutes to find out the password that gives us access to their conversations. Diane O'Donnell. Oh, I know what voice I'm doing for this one. Diane O'Donnell has one of the IPs that might have belonged to the Liberation Front member using the HornBunny49 handle. on the pet care chat room. Diana is what is called an alternative model. Yeah, pretty much sure anyone can call themselves that nowadays. Doing modelling work as well as the occasional acting job under the stage name Sabina Jones. She dropped out of medical school and was in a nightclub entertainer in the past. Several of her known associates have been suspected of or charged with narcotics-related offences. She hosts a blog that regularly critiques modern lifestyle trends. Tattoos. Cartoon rabbit on back, not a tramp stamp on the lower back. Michael Lemon has one of the IPs that might have belonged to the Liberation Front member using the HornBunny49 handle on the pet care chat room. Michael works as a pet stylist for a boarding kennel and salon that he co-owns. And a humanities graduate, he is an aficionado of the city's underground theatre scene and is a card-carrying member of the Democracy Party. Surely all parties are democracy parties. Fred Penis, has one of the IPs that might have belonged to the Liberation Front member using the HornBunny49 handle on the pet care chat room. Fred works as a risk analyst for a major bank, thrice divorced. He practices airsoft and plays field tennis. Aha, tennis. He's crooked. He's dirty. He has repeatedly threatened to sue us while we were holding him for questioning. Yeah, it's him. Alright, bring him in. Oh, fuck. Let's talk about the pet care chat room. Yes, do you have any pets? No, I don't actually. That's very suspicious to be in a pet care chat room. It's research for my blog. I've read your blog. You're very know-it-all. You know that I have nothing to do with that. What are you currently writing about? Police brutality. Okay, have another of that. Right, how are you? So how are you, Diana? Like you care. You're right, I don't. What do you think of the Liberation Front? They're inconsistent in their ideology and arguing for taking lives is never acceptable regardless of your cause. True. Rabbit, tramp stamp. What you doing? No connection. Do you know Michael Lemon or Fred Penis? No, I don't. Can I go now, please? I'll be back. Let's talk about pet care. Chat room. Do you have any pets of your own? Well, it has a darling child named Botox. So oh, that sounds ghastly. Oh, does your salon also do coat care? You spend a lot of time in the chat room. Are you there to coordinate with the Liberation Front? Just made a habit. What usually happens in the chat room? Yes, legendary conditioner debates. How did you get into the chat room? Okay, that's cool. Some of the user nicknames in the chat room. Do you know HornBunny49? Seen them about, don't know them. What nickname do you use in the chat room? Oh, suspicious. I repeat. Do you know Diana O'Donnell or Fred Penis? Maybe. Well, do you know them or not? How are you? Fred Penis. Oh, come on. He looks like Rasputin, for fuck's sake. Let's talk about the pet care chat room. Do you have any pets? Muggy, my cat. He's my entire life. Oh, I want to meet Muggy. Sounds like a good boy. Must be nice. Is he not lonely? Yes, you definitely can't rely on humans. I have some questions about the nickname in the chat room. Do you know who Horn Bunny 49 is? Never seen him around. No. Come on, Fred. You can trust me. This is very important. Are you Horn Bunny 49? If you lie to me one more time, things will get very rough for you. Are you Horn Bunny 49? You can threaten me all you want. I don't know what you're talking about. What type of discussions usually happen? We're all hiding something. It's my judgment. The truth. Well, you're a bit too intense. Yeah, I'm working against the timer here, dude. How much time do you usually spend in the chat room? How did you get into the chat room? Oh god, it can't be him. He believes in vaccines. Fuck. You're 49, same age as my father. So you're the terrorist known as somebody. Are you Horn Bunny 49? What? Were you an Oak Scout? Okay. Do you know Diane O'Donnell or Michael Lemon? How are you? Oh crap, he's asking for his lawyer. Let's go back to Diane. A few more questions about the chat room. I have questions about some of the nicknames in the chat room. What nickname do you use in the chat room? Mistress Meow. Kinky. I like it. Do you know Horn Bunny 49 in the chat room? Some guy tried to hit on me once. I'm like, okay. Right. This blog. You're a journalist and you're observing this group. Notice anything in particular? Ah, fuck. What's this password to the special room, Diana? What's the password to the special room, Michael? What's the password to the special room, penis? Right, let's talk some more about the chat room. So you visit the chat room daily? Do you know Mistress Meow? I might have approached her. Yes. You have a cat, you say? What do you think of the Liberation Front? I see their points. The world really isn't what it should be. Yes, I knew it was him. Right, fair enough, let's talk about that. Yeah, the world could probably deal with a change. Do you think they're willing to get violent? What's the password to the secret room? Come on, give me something. How are you holding up? You can't see your lawyer. He's playing tennis. Oh god, I'm running low on time here. Right. Oh, sorry, dude. Right. It's password to the secret room. Yes, police brutality wins again. I swore not to get out. Fred, the front will hurt innocent people. You better tell me, Fred, or I swear I will do my best to make sure you and everything you love will suffer the rest. Probably best not to say that on tape. Yeah. Got him. Got him. Stupid press release. In response to the emergence of the terrorist organization that identifies itself as the Liberation Front, recent... No, call them out by name. Call them out by name. The stupid assembled the Peace and Stability, Retribution and Justice, Truth and Order, Truth and Order special unit in order to counter this threat. An intelligence gathering operation of the respective unit has led to the interview and eventually arrest of Fred Penis, a confessed sympathizer, suspected collaborator of a terrorist cell. 2 other suspects have been interviewed as part of the same investigation, but they have been released, having been proven innocence due to lack of evidence against them. They haven't proven their innocence, so I say due to lack of evidence against them. Along with his confession, Fred Penis' interview also yielded relevant information regarding the terrorist organization, the password to a secure chat room used by the terrorist organization. Want relevant information regarding the terrorist organization. Don't give out specifics. The officers in charge of the investigation are hopeful that this information will be useful in preventing further terrorist attacks. Yeah, we did it. Alright, well that didn't take much time at all, so let's do another one. And a sip of Bloody Mary as a reward. Talk about the interview tapes real quick. There's a gap on one of them. And at least one of the subjects is not only telling their lawyer, but also the media that you roughed them up during that pause. They might even press charges. Look, you're running the show here. I just want to say that even if it's their word against yours, there could be consequences if this keeps repeating. I was on against a timer. What did you want me to do? I'll be quiet enough, Jennifer. I don't need a lecture. I need to get in police work. Jennifer, look, I'm going to be doing my absolute best to save people. If that means my job or looking bad, so be it. You're right, I need to be careful about these things. There's no point in any of this if we become the bad guys. like, like, bottom one's kind of just like a it's just sort of a half-hearted, oh, I'll try, but like ultimately for the greater good.
Shut it!
Yeah, you get back to work and get me a Bloody Mary. Oh, you've changed your fucking tune. A good job in there, boss. Now that we're logged in, even for a second, we can analyze what they've been talking. At first glance, they seem to be using code words. I can set up a smart algorithm that can detect possible meanings from the contextual usage of words. Or we could simply try to figure out directly. I don't trust algorithms, Jennifer. Look at the conversations and try to figure out what they've been talking about. Guys may be deceiving to the naked eye. Let the algorithms do the work. Tell me what pops up. Do both. Yep. Why would I choose one or the other? Yes, do both. This will mean that both of us busy working on this, we may have a hard time responding to other issues that pop up. Do both anyway. We'll see what... Fine. Whatever. It's not like we're the only 3 people on this case. As part of leading your team, you'll have to manage a budget and assign missions. For budgeting, you'll get around $3,000 with each budget round. You can influence your available funds in many ways, and any sums unspent are saved for the next budget round. You can assign available agents to missions on top of their core investigations works for the team. How well they'll do is determined by how motivated they are, and how much the task fits the background and an expertise. I've ordered you an outsourced HR report. It's on me. I should tell you how well the agents might do on missions. If you don't buy yourself expanded HR reports, oh my god, do I have to do admin? Fine, whatever. Okay, good point. Your job will evaluate the consequences and risk of each actions might be. You use your reason, use trial and error. This isn't the police academy. Things are not transparent. You don't fix the easily predicted efforts. You think I had any idea hitting on the redhead in bank and college? I meant how it just... Oh, okay. I had no idea that's real. Okay, you sound like you've got your whole different set of issues. Right. A comprehensive evaluation of the agents giving an exact assessment of the morale level. Order extended PR report, PR assistance, civil forfeiture overtime. Assign overtime to agents in order to help other departments pursue causes likely involve agents for forfeiture, thus gaining access to newly confiscated resources. R&R team building. Take other agents out to an evening of team building. CR overtime. Assign overtime to the agents in order to participate in the community outreach program. Fuck that. Informer stimulus. Give the agent going on the pursuit. Inform mission. Extra budget to help motivate that may hold their information. Procedure training. Organize a training session for the agents to learn the latest techniques and procedures. Therapy. Book a session with a specialist therapist to help law enforcement. Right. So, valuation agents. Right. So let's do an HR report. Let's do procedure training, former stimulants, and therapy. Pursue informer. Work with the DA. Volunteer in other departments. Pursue chat room advertisers. Formulate budget requests. Focus on chat room analytics. Track murder weapon. Go home early. Right. Okay. Right. I think we need to... So, right, we need to focus on chat room analytics. Right, you're doing that. You're by the book, motherfucker. You seem to be fairly useless, so you can go home early. Right. You have assigned funds to benefit the pursuit. Oh. Fuck. Right. Right, yeah. Right, well, you have the best chance of doing that. You have the best chance of doing that. And I guess you have the best chance of doing that. Another well-earned Bloody Mary. We got a reporter in. I'm going to ask you to try and answer a few of his questions. This is Eddie Wanker from the Heretic. Greetings, officer. Are you ready to get started? I'll leave you to it. Let me get my files first. I want details. So first things first. How does it feel to be assigned to lead such an important task first? It's the police's responsibility to make the city safe again. We'll do the... We got the best people. We'll deliver. What sort of boss are you to your team? I delegate a lot and have a great team, and they can be trusted to make good decisions. I follow the well thought out procedures and protocols that the PD prescribes for the team management. I give detailed instructions and inspire a sense of discipline. I make sure they're followed to the letter. I trust my team. Are you and your team prepared? Sorry. Are you and your team prepared enough to take on this duty? Duty. We're all doing our best here. You're facing a threat that seems to have a significant resources. Can you keep up with them, logistically speaking? The police department is committed to seeing safety restored. Yes, we believe we can. These people, they don't need to follow the rules. Well, we do. Hopefully the red tape won't cost lives. Such organizations try to create the appearance of wielding more power than they really have. That's true. What comes first in your investigation? Disarming the pawns or getting to the leaders? The first step is surely disarming the pawns to keep people safe. The only real way to really bring them down will be to get to the leaders. I'm afraid I can't... I can't share strategic details. There are rumors of roughness, police brutality, cases of abuse coming from your task force's ranks. Comments? It's nonsense. All of our actions were proportional to the threats we were facing. There were instances of excess, but I'll do my best to see that the parties responsible did. Well, yeah, that's just basically saying, like, yeah, I beat the fuck out of this guy because I was working within a time limit here. It's nonsense. Your office hasn't employed intimidation tactics, hasn't played fast and loose with civil rights. No, we have not. We have operated entirely within the confines of the law. Technically true because of the Patriot Act. Maybe a thug or terrorist may have been roughed up ever so slightly. Nothing undeserved. This Liberation Front, what do they want? I want to give them as little airtime as possible. It's what they want, so no comment on the Liberation Front. Just a bunch of psychos that need to be stuffed, and the rest is fluff. Both equally true. But no, don't give them any airtime. How can people at home help the task force? The task force is taking care of this. People should be supported by the boys in blue. Be vigilant and safe. Be alert and report suspicious behavior immediately. The Liberation Fronts want people scared. Refuse to be afraid. Go on with your life uninterrupted. That is the best way to fight terrorism. What time frame are we looking at here? When will we be rid of this threat? The point to our action is firstly to make people safe. We'll do that for as long as it takes. We'll crush these maggots before the end of the year. These are still the initial phases of our operation. We can't share any timeline details. That's legally true. Yeah. I know how to dedicate. Oh shit. How's our popularity gone down? Press approval, middle of the road, authorities approval. I'm doing my best here. Stupid HR report. Approval high, approval high. Don't have time to read all that, nor do I care. They're all fine people. They're all fine people. Yeah. Let's see what the paper has to say. The Liberation Front and me. How I wasn't cool enough to change the world. Maybe one day I'll be cool enough to be allowed into the Liberation Front without having to discard my loyalty to my job. Until that time, I wish them the best luck in their shifting the world awake. We need these superheroes for change now more than ever. It's insane that people actually think like this. Right. Okay, I think that'll do it for this episode. So, I will catch you next time on the next episode of the Bloody Mary investigation.